Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue, talk without judging. Dope discussions, dope discussions.
We're going to talk about it. First things first, you guys. Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me clearly? I was looking on my computer and I looked like I was kind of low, but y'all know I talk loud, so I should be able to be heard. But put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear your little big sister good, okay? Because we're going to get into some things this evening, okay? Okay, I see the ones. Okay, shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much for pulling up with us. I want to talk about something that I feel a lot of people are not really aware of. And that thing is the fact that shame, okay, has absolutely been brought back as it pertains to men putting women in their rightful place, okay? Women are definitely paying attention to and taking heed to what men are saying and trying to do things differently on the back end. All right. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to break down the different levels and layers to this conversation because it is, and some of you guys may be triggered by this, but I got to be real. It's your little big sis. I got to be honest with you, right? You have more and more women paying attention to what men are saying. When men say, oh, I don't agree with this. No, I don't want a woman that does this. No, I don't deal with females that behave like this. No, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. Right? Women are paying attention to that, and what they're doing is they are pretending, right, that they don't care. They're pretending like they're not paying attention. They're pretending like what you say as a man does not matter, okay? But they are paying attention nonetheless, and like I said earlier, they are trying to make the necessary changes on the back end. They just can't let you know that, that's what they're doing, but they're absolutely doing it. Now, again, like I said, it's levels and layers, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, all right? While you have a lot of women paying attention to what men are saying, what men are not tolerating, and trying to make the necessary changes, and again, they could be pretending like they don't care. There are a lot of women that could be being shamed by men, but when it comes to those men, they don't care. You know what I mean? And I really want to get into that for a second because a lot of you guys, y'all get that misconstrued a lot. It's like, oh no, these bitches, they don't care about what men are saying. They don't care about what men are doing. These bitches out here living their best lives, X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. They're laughing at you niggas and blah, 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 blah. Now, that is true. But it depends on the type of man. And I know how you guys feel about that. It's like, oh, women should regardless respect men. It shouldn't matter, that she doesn't see him as this type of man. Just because he's a man, the women should, just fall in alignment because that's a man. And I get that. And in the perfect world, that is how it would be. You know what I mean? To where it's like, you know what? These are men. You listen to what men are saying. You abide by what the men are saying to do because, again, the men are the leaders. They're the rulers. They're the ones that are providing and protecting, leading and teaching. Yes, by default, because men are in a position of power and assertion and all of that, you know, women should just automatically fall in alignment and abide by whatever the men are saying. But I got to be real with y'all. I wouldn't be real if I lied. We absolutely categorize men. When you have a fake alpha ass ninja trying to tell us, oh, y'all need to do this, y'all need to do that, or the man is just flat out weak, I gotta be real with y'all. Your shaming won't work, sir. It won't. You know, women will look at you and laugh and say, oh, nigga, what the fuck? Because you're not the type of guy that they're looking to be with anyway. So, again, it's laughable. You know, let's say not only are you a fake alpha ass dude, but let's say also you don't have anything that is worth finding or falling in alignment for. And I know how that sounds, you guys. It's like, oh my God, that sounds so bad. Like, these bitches ain't shit. You mean to tell me I gotta have this, that, and the third for a woman to pay attention and for a woman to listen to me and for a woman to take me serious? I can't shame a bitch? No. Sorry. You're not it. So it doesn't matter what you say, how you say it. It don't matter if you're begging. It doesn't matter if you're pleading. It doesn't matter if you're being respectful, disrespectful. It's just like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Who asked you? Who wants you? Who cares? Okay? Y'all laughing, but do y'all want me to lie? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all give us 200. I'm serious. While shaming has been brought back, it takes for a certain type of man to do the shaming. The issue is that a lot of us females are running into today, okay, is the fact that a lot of men are falling under the category of the type of men that you should listen to, the type of men that you should be shamed by. That's the real tea. That's the real scoop, you guys. The issue that we're running into is that we're starting to see there's a lot more guys out there that are hitting on a lot of the qualities, a lot of the attributes that we would say qualifies for him to be, you know, the man that we do submit to. This is why ultimately shaming is being brought back, because you're starting to see a lot more men on their purpose. A lot more men on that no nonsense energy. A lot more men falling into their masculine nature. A lot more men with things to offer. A lot more men with things that women want, need, and desire. Let's just keep it plain. We're starting to see an abundance of those men. Even the guys that were not hitting on certain things prior, they've been awakened. They've been peeping game. They've been like, you know what? I don't need to just be following up behind a female. I don't need to just be out here trying to do a bunch of different things to appease a female. I need to live for me. I need to make sure that I'm solidified, make sure I'm good. And by a lot more men doing that, they've been leveling themselves up in such a way that a lot more women are like, well, damn, I need to pay attention to what he's saying because he's ultimately the type of guy that I'm looking for. I hope y'all are following me. Put a 2 in the chat if you're following a little big sis so far. I know some of y'all probably triggered like, oh, so you trying to say that these bitches not gonna listen to me because they think that I'm not a man and they think? Can y'all put a 2 in the chat if you're following your little big sister? I know some of y'all is like, man, she talking about me because these bitches don't be listening to me. I can't shame no bitch. These bitches they ain't fazed by me. Okay, I see y'all in the chat. I see it. You know, I just gotta make sure y'all keeping up. You know, 3, Chief, you got a 3. Well, hopefully you'll catch on by the end. Okay, hopefully you'll catch on. You got a one. Well, hopefully you'll catch on by the end. Okay, but let me get into it, y'all. I think it makes perfect sense. But hey, everybody ain't gonna be able to follow along. But I gotta continue. Okay, we can hit 300. Y'all like the video? Let me try to break it down a little bit further. All right. For a long time, a lot of females were out here running them up. Okay. Thank you, Project Gang. You had a lot of females out here like, look, no matter what I do, no matter what I don't do, I still have a long line, a long list of men checking up behind me, coming for me, to rescue me, wine and dine me, hell, to waste their fucking time on me. No matter what I do, no matter what I don't do, I have a vagina. And so therefore, I'm God. So when you had men, thank you, sportsman. Oh, big shout out to NS. It says, Danica, speak your mind. We listen. I hope so. But please catch up, y'all. Those of you guys who put a 1 in the chat or a 3 in the chat, you're not following me, please keep up. Okay? But big shout out to sportsman. Big shout out to NS. It says, keep representing, sis. I wish you all the best and much love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay? Especially with all the hate going on these days. I appreciate it. But let me say this. Okay? Please catch up with me. For a long time, that was a thing. To where no matter what I did, no matter what I did not do, I could bank and I could bet big money on the fact that I would still have a plethora of men following up behind me. Men that a lot of women would want to be with. Right? I'll still have a providing, protecting, leading, teaching, wise, intelligent, masculine, assertive, no-nonsense man checking up behind me. It don't matter if I'm disrespectful. It doesn't matter that I'm a bad bitch. It doesn't matter that I don't give a fuck about these niggas and it's all about me and I'm entitled and selfish. Y'all gonna bow down because I said so. You can't shame me. You can't say, oh, you're disrespectful. So the fuck what, nigga? And you're still going to be here. You're still going to take care of me. Oh, but you need to stop doing that. That's not ladylike. And stop doing that because that's not nice. And stop doing that because, that's unbecoming. And stop doing. So the fuck what? You're still here. See, we got away with that shit for a long time. Because no matter what category that man fell under, you're still going to be there. I can still have a long list and a long line of men that a lot of women would want to be with to choose from. You know what I mean? Please follow me. It was not any pretending like I don't care. I genuinely don't give a fuck what you're saying, nigga. Because you're still here, right? Yeah, I hear you talking, trying to shame me, trying to beat me into submission and, all it is. Oh, but at the end of the day, guess what? I still get penis, right? I still get money. I still get time. I still get a relationship. I still get access. I still get support. I still get resources. I still get a stepdaddy. So yeah, y'all doing all this talking, but I don't see any walking to back this shit up. So again, there's no shaming involved. Nigga, I'm going to keep doing me. But now what you're trying to see is men say, you know what? I don't have to tolerate this shit. I don't have to sit down and just take whatever treatment that this woman is giving to me just because she's a woman or just because I desire to have a family or a relationship or none of that shit. No, I don't have to do this. So let me remove myself. Let me remove my love, my time, my energy, my resources, my money. Let me remove All of these special perks and benefits that come along with a woman being with me, especially if she's not respecting me, she's not honoring me, she's not being the type of woman that is worthy or deserving of such treatment. Let me remove my damn self. I'm out here trying to shame this bitch into doing right. Whole time, I'm still rewarding her. So what am I doing? And when I'm saying this, I'm speaking in regards to the category of men that a lot of women are checking for and looking for. Even you type of guys were doing this. You guys were doing all this shaming and shit, but still access was being granted. So therefore, it's no shaming in it. Like, I'm still getting it. So even as it pertains to you guys, it was like, no, I'm not faking. I really don't give a fuck what you're saying because I still have access to you. But not so much anymore. And that's the issue. That's the difference. Now, you guys are like, no. And I hate to put it like this, but just so the females can really understand what's going on, you know, because I know that they watch from the clouds. They may not subscribe, but they do watch your little big sis. So let me say this just to hit it home for them. A lot of men that you ladies were treating like trash that had a lot to offer to you, you know, they realize, bitch, I'm the motherfucking prize. How, you may ask? Oh, I'll tell you how I'm the prize. How am I supposed to be worshiping you and bowing down to you when I'm the one that is making it possible for you to breathe, for you to eat, for you to have freedom, stability, security? Whether you're here or not, I thrive, I survive, I evolve, I elevate, I grow, but you need me. This is what a lot of men started to like peep game on. Like, hold on. I'm doing all of this begging. I'm trying to do all of this shaming for her to act right, but I'm still rewarding her and honoring her and giving her access to things when, shit, I'm the one that is allowing her to breathe and thrive and conduct herself in this manner. I'm the reason why she feels that she can get away with this type of behavior. Men started to peep game on themselves and say, you know what? Let me remove myself. Because without me, none of this shit goes. None of this stuff is able to flourish and run the way it is without me. But see, you guys were never supposed to do that. You guys were never supposed to get into a position to where you realize your worth. It was always supposed to be this thing to where by default, men just felt like because he's the man and the woman that he's with is a woman, you know, he just bows down. It doesn't matter that she's disrespectful to him. It doesn't matter that she does not pour into him. It doesn't matter that she does not contribute. You know, I'm a man, and so a real man would just tolerate this shit because after all, if I don't tolerate it, I'm not a real man and I'm weak and I'm soft and all this extra bullshit that women have poisoned me into believing just so that I can tolerate and stick around. Please follow me, y'all. Because I know for so long, a lot of guys were told, oh, you know, see, a real man, he just does X, Y, and Z because he understands that as a man, he just supposed to provide and protect regardless. It don't matter. Women have really poisoned men into believing that y'all should just tolerate anything just because. Just because I'm a woman and you're a man, you should just tolerate this shit. And if you don't, you're weak. You're soft. You in your feelings. You emotional, nigga. Oh, so you gonna walk away because you're being disrespected? You gonna walk away because you're being neglected? Oh, you weak. See, a real man don't, that type of shit don't faze him. It don't bother him. And it worked for a long time. And some men say, you know what? That's cool. I'll be soft and weak if that's what you say it is. But I'll be damned if I'm going out sad, stressed out, depressed. trying to make a woman be a woman. I'll be damned if I do that. So yeah, if bowing out means that I'm weak and all of that, more power to you, sis. That's cool too. We can hit 400. Y'all like the video. I hope y'all following me. And I'm gonna get to the rest of y'all super chats in a second. But I want y'all to follow me for a second. So you had the men that we actually wanted, needed, and desiring, right? Leveling up in a way to where it's like, you know what, I understand my value, I understand my worth, and I refuse to tolerate this type of treatment, right? And you guys started packing up. And not only have you guys started packing up, but you also inspired the guys, you know, that maybe were not hitting on what they need to hit on to get on your level and require and demand more as well. Because let's not get it twisted. You also had guys out there to where they didn't have their ducks in a row. These men were not providing, protecting, leading, teaching, or masculine men for that matter. It was all about, I just want a woman. It was all about, I just need a woman. You know what I'm saying? And so they would really just tolerate everything a woman was giving them because I just need a woman. But women wasn't checking for them anyway. Because it's like, nigga, you ain't got shit I want. You know what I mean? But even those guys were like, you know what? Let me level myself up. I'm doing all of this shit and I'm not getting no play. Anyway, so the best thing I could do for myself is to get on my purpose, get focused, get in alignment. And that's why you're starting to see more and more today, women paying a lot more attention to what men are saying because a lot more men are becoming the type of men that we actually need. And you guys are blocking our access to you. You're denying us access to you. And that's a problem. So on one hand, you'll see us pretending, right? When it comes to the actual men, the authentic men that we actually want, need, and desire, we're pretending with y'all. When y'all are out here saying, oh, that's ridiculous. That's shameful. Or y'all are out here just flat out ignoring us. Who? Please believe we're paying attention. And it's bothering us big time. Please believe that. We'll pretend like, oh, nigga, whatever. You still gonna do this and you still gonna do that. I'm still my own woman. Can't no man tell me shit about nothing. Can't no man do nothing for me. I'm my own boss bitch. I'm this, I'm that. Fuck what y'all think. Fuck what y'all want. Fuck what Yeah, we'll pretend real good. But what did I tell y'all as your little big sister? I see what they're saying and doing behind the scenes. Oh, girl, well, I don't want to do that because, you know, a lot of men, they don't like that no more. And, you know, I ain't doing that because a lot of men, you know, they're not looking for that to be their wife, though. So I'm not really trying to get down like that. And, yeah, girl, but, you know, I'm just trying to change. You know, I'm maturing. I'm getting older. And so, yeah, I understand that men are looking for a certain type of woman. And so I'm just not even going to engage. And I'm not going to indulge in that type of lifestyle. Like, yeah, girl, like when I was younger, I'd do that. But, you know, I can't do, not so much today because a lot of men are saying this. And, yeah, they make me feel bad. Like, I don't want to. But to you, fuck you, nigga. Give a fuck what y'all saying. But please peep the game, baby. Shame has been brought back, you know, and if you really peep the game, you'll see the subtle changes that a lot of these females are trying to make, that they are making, you know. Just, you can even pay attention to what's happening in pop culture, you know, in media with these so-called celebrities and stuff of that sort, with them trying to evolve and trying to change and trying to grow and trying to blossom and do things differently. It's getting real heavy on the watering down of the hot girl shit. Real heavy on the watering down of the video vixen. Real heavy on the watering down of the strong independent boss bitch. Real heavy on the watering down of the I'm independent, I don't need you. Oh, baby, please pay attention. But when it comes to men, I'm not going to lie. They could talk a good game in y'all's faces like, oh nah, I'm doing this for me. It ain't about no man. I'm doing this because of myself. I'm doing this because it's good for me and my kids. And I'm doing this because, no, it's because of y'all men. Please, please be aware of that. See, understand female nature, you guys. All right? Don't let these females fool y'all. We have humongous egos these days, especially with us being genetically modified, modern day females. We're not in our natural organic states. And so we really will go hard and heavy on trying to live out an illusion, trying to fool you, trying to trick you into believing our lies, believing that what we're saying, is the truth. It's not. We be lying like a motherfucker. Oh nah, I ain't doing this for no man. I ain't doing this for no nigga. I'm doing this for me and my kids. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for God. I'm doing this for Jesus. Please stop and understand female nature. A lot of us are fixated on the approval, the acceptance, the validation, the love, the supports, the relationship, the sex of men. Please stop. Don't let them fool y'all into believing they doing it for God and they doing it for their kids and they doing it for themselves and they doing it for their family. No, it's for men. Because a lot more men have become the men that we want, need, and desire. And what I tell y'all, it's hard out here. I don't care how much money a bitch has. Money can't protect you. Money can't lead you. Money can't teach you. Money can't fuck you. It can buy you a bunch of material shit, but at the end of the day, understand female nature. We need men. We want men. Everything revolves around men. Y'all can say all that bullshit for the birds, ladies. Speak for yourself. We don't give a fuck about these men's. We real women. These men's care about us. These men's save it for your mama. I know the truth. I know the truth. Y'all are peeping game and taking heed to the fact that a lot of men are not on this bullshit no more. And y'all feel ashamed. I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, I'm happy to see it. I wish I would stop fronting and stunting like you're not bothered by it. Like these men are not shaming you. That these men are not making y'all change. I wish I would just be honest about it. I feel like we can bridge gaps a lot faster and better if we're just transparent about why we're doing things. Like, look, fellas, I'm doing this because I do desire a certain type of man and I want to be a part of your life. I want to be an asset to you. So I'm paying attention to what you're saying that you want in a woman. I'm paying attention to the things that you say are shameful and harmful for a woman to be or partake in. And so I'm trying to go against that and become what you're looking for. I think men would have a whole new level of respect for us, understanding for us, acceptance for us, if we were honest about what we're doing and our intentions and our reasons behind things. It would show a softer side to us that men would be more inviting of. Because like, oh, okay, well, they are listening. And I do see that they're, paying attention to what we're saying and they're trying to make the necessary steps and change it. Oh, that's respectable. But by us trying to pretend like we're just so hard and unbothered and unfazed, men are like, okay, bitch, fuck you then. You're going to continue to have to suffer because I'm not checking for that type of female. We can hit 500. Y'all give us 415 likes. And I'm going to get to y'all donations. I got to break this down, okay? A lot of y'all say y'all didn't understand. Okay? Some of y'all say that y'all didn't understand. I want to break it down. So you're starting to see a lot more women be ashamed of what they've come from, what they've been doing. And they're trying to implement and do things differently. It's like, well, damn, well, men don't like this. And men don't like that. Let me get rid of the long, pointy witch nails. And let me get rid of, the bust down synthetic, blind wigs and weaves. Let me get rid of, the ratchet ass booty shorts, and let me get rid of, a lot of females are trying to make these changes because they're paying attention to what men are saying. And like I said, they are regretful, they are remorseful, they are ashamed, and they're trying to blossom into what men are looking for. And again, I'm proud of it. I just wish all the stunting and fronting could be done away with. That's my issue with it. But that's happening nonetheless. Now, I want to go to the other side of this because some of y'all say y'all didn't understand this, okay? Now, there are instances where you have men that are trying to shame these women. You know, they're talking about, oh, don't do this. Don't do that. That's not good. That's bad. I don't want that type of woman. And I don't need that type of woman. And that type of woman is trash. And blah, blah, blah. And let me tell y'all something. They don't give a fuck. We laugh at you niggas. Nobody cares what you want. I don't even want you. Please pay attention. And don't get offended. Okay? Don't get offended. Because a lot of you guys can be like, oh, well, women, they do that to me. They talk to me like that. They do that to me. Now, you could be falling under the umbrella of, they're fronting in your face, pretending like they don't give a damn about what you're saying and doing. You know what I mean? But I gotta be real with y'all also and tell y'all the reverse. Some of them really don't give a fuck what you're saying, that it's shameful and all of that, and what a woman needs to be and all that, because you're just not it. Like we view you as a goofball. We view you as weak. We view you as somebody that does not have what we're looking for. So it's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Who are you? You should be ashamed of your damn self. You have nothing going on. You have nothing respectable going on about yourself. How dare you get on here talking about, what's embarrassing of a woman and, denouncing this and denouncing that. Nigga, your whole existence is a joke. So you have that as well. And how do you know if you're falling under that category? Well, I'll tell you. Okay. If you look at yourself in your life and you are not self-sufficient, okay, you do not have your finances in order, okay, you do not have your business in order, your career in alignment, okay, you don't have your own residence, you don't have your own vehicle, you don't have your bills paid up, you don't have your savings and all of that. Like, you're not wise, you're not intelligent, you don't read, you don't know how to teach or lead or guide your damn self. Sir, you gotta know, women don't give a fuck about what you're saying. You can't shame her because you're a mess your damn self. I gotta be honest. If everywhere you turn, you're getting, and I hate to put it like this because everybody can get played. I'm not gonna lie, everybody can get played, but if you're always on the losing end of the stick when it comes to females that you're dealing with, like, you may not be up to par as far as you being able to navigate life. When it comes to relationship dynamics, when it comes to men and women, men should have the game peeped, and therefore they should be in the dominant position to where they're not coming out always on the losing end of the stick. And if you're always coming out on the losing end of the stick to where the woman is always, getting over on you, and the woman is always shitting on you, and the woman is always having the last laugh on your ass and all of that, it's probably because, once again, you're just not hitting on what you need to hit on as a man. And therefore, it's like, again, sir, nobody is really taking you seriously because clearly you don't have enough knowledge, wisdom, understanding, okay, to be able to navigate life. If women in general, on an ongoing, consistent basis, can always come out shitting on you, making you look dumb, making you look goofy, making you come up short, something off with you, brother. And that's just being honest. You need to do some self work, you know. And once again, I'm saying all these things so you guys can understand what type of man women do not take seriously. What type of men that women do categorize and say, you know what? You can't shame me, nigga. You are shameful yourself. Again, we laugh at those type. I'm gonna be honest. Like women, we absolutely categorize and we say no. What you say doesn't matter. What you say does. I just may pretend like it doesn't. What you say absolutely matters, and I'm going to abide by your rules. I'm going to let you know that what you say matters. Like, it's different levels and layers, and I got to be honest with you guys. For example, let me ask y'all something. I'm getting to the rest of y'all super chats. And again, big shout out to NS. Let me ask y'all something. They looking for a mom. Yeah, you know, sometimes, like, some guys, they're just so consumed with women and pleasing a woman and treating a woman and all of that. Like, you come off as thirsty, you come off as weak, you come off as looking for, you know, again, a maternal figure, you know what I mean, a matriarch, and we can spot that from a mile away, and we will play on that, or we'll just completely write you off like, nigga, get the fuck out, get out of my face. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Now let me say this, you guys. All right. And again, 500. All right. Let me check our likes, y'all. Let me check our likes. All right, y'all. We have 452 people in the building. We only got 299 likes. That's a problem. Okay? That is an absolute problem. I'm going to need for my crown heads to at least get us up to 400. All right? 400. That would put a lot of respect on my name. I appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate it. I see we going up. Now, let me say this, you guys. All right. There are also instances, although they could be rare, where no matter what, no woman will try you. Okay? Now, I want to take a survey, and I want you guys to be honest. Do not lie. Do not be over here capping. Be honest. Don't be on some ego shit. I want y'all to be honest. I want y'all to put a 3 in the chat if you're the type of man that certain women or all women have not ever tried in an instance to where it's like when you're looking at your brother, it's like, well, damn, she did that to him, but she don't talk to me like that. Yeah, she said that about him, and you know, she popped her shit on him, but she don't behave like that with me. Put a 3 in the chat if you're that type of guy, to where it's like you're able to see the difference in treatment based upon, you know, how the next man gets treated by these females and how you get treated. Like, the reception is different. To where it's like, no, these bitches know not to try me. Okay, I see y'all in the building. Yes, never. And this is the thing. Now, I'm going to say this as well because I don't want you guys to get confused. Females will try men even if, you know, you're the type of guy that is masculine and assertive and stuff of that sort. Like that, they'll try you regardless just to see what they can get away with. I'm not going to lie. But there are instances, you guys. I see y'all in the building. Okay? There are instances, you guys, to where it's like, nah, off rip, And it could be based upon your demeanor, your character, what you're about, your stances, your energy. Women just off the flip, no. Not gonna try that, dude. What you say off the rip matters. If you say some shit is shameful, if you say some shit is embarrassing, if you say some shit is just not righteous, not good, not becoming of a woman, they're sitting there like, damn, he said that. Oh, okay. Even if she does that shit, even if the stuff that you're saying is shameful and embarrassing and all of that, even if it applies to her, she won't dare come out the side of her neck like, well, that's not true because I do it, and she gonna sit there quietly. Like, oh, okay, well, that's your opinion. Yeah, that if that's how you feel, I can see where you coming from. And again, that goes back to us females categorizing men. That's just being honest, you guys. And again, we can tell which man is what by, again, his demeanor, his character, his energy, his disposition, how he positions himself within a conversation, how he comes off, how he speaks. All of that matters. All of that we can figure in. We're not dumb. We know who to take seriously, who to try, who to not try, who not to take seriously, who to pay attention to, who to listen to. We do this. Absolutely. Please don't think that we don't. We do. And more men are falling under the category of, I better pay the fuck attention to what he's saying. I am ashamed. I gotta do this. I gotta clean this up because his type does not like that. And with more and more men falling under the category of being the type that matters, this is why you're seeing this increase in females trying to clean up. And again, they'll lie. Oh no, I'm not doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for myself. Oh no, anybody tripping out for y'all. We don't care about y'all. I'm doing this because I need this for me. You feel me, sportsman? You feel me, you Tunde? Yeah, y'all like the video. And what you're starting to see is that shame taking a toll on us. Now, I really despise how you have certain people out here saying things like, oh, you can't shame these women, and, women don't care, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, nigga, speak for yourself. Okay? Please speak for yourself. If women don't listen to you, that's a different story. That speaks volumes. And again, maybe you're falling under a certain category of you just ain't hitting on what a woman needs to hit on. Or what a woman is looking for you to hit on. Or it could also be the instance, which it always is a lot of times, of us pretending. But look around, you guys. You can look around and see the fact that a lot of these females are doing stuff way differently than they used to. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, oh, damn. And again, they'll blame it on everything and everybody else. No, I'm not doing this for these men. I'm doing this because of that. No, you're not. It's a lie. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Miko? Women are crazy. Danica explains them well, but at the end of the day, you just can't explain crazy. Lord have mercy. Look, I can break it down as best as I can. But yeah, a lot of these females are their mind, but I'm gonna still try to break it down so y'all can understand. Thank you, Rusty. It says, I have 2 jobs, my own place and a car, also a college degree, but no girlfriend. Well, you're doing the damn thing if you ask me. And here's the thing, though. Rusty. A lot of females are paying attention to the fact that a lot of guys have a lot going on for them, and you guys are still choosing to opt out of relationships. That's another form of shaming. Shaming is not all the time, Oh, miss, you ain't shit, and look at you. You're trash, and look at what you partake in, and look at what you're doing, and look at who you entertaining. Look at this. That's the disgraceful. No. Let me also drop this jewel and nugget on y'all real quick. Thank you, Charles. Great show. I just leave and never return. I had an ex ghost and pull up a no-show 3 years ago. I never took her back. Now her health is in the decline, but when she had her physical health, she tried to run game, but it didn't work. Lord have mercy. But shout out to you, Charles. And they try that too. You know, while everything's going good for them, oh no, I don't need you, nigga. Blah blah blah. I'm good. I'm this. I'm that. But when life starts happening, and that's what you're starting to see now. But let me say this back to what the previous guy said in his super chat. A lot of us are starting to see that you guys are elevating and bossing up by yourself. So we see that you have 2 jobs, your own place, a business. We see that you have your career going. We see that you're thriving and you're stable and you're successful. We see all of this. And we see that you guys are also not paying us any mind and any attention because, once again, you can view us like we're shameful. And that is another level to shame being brought back. And I'm going to even go as far as saying this, you guys. This level of shame hurts worse. Let me explain, okay? This level of shame hurts worse. See, it's different when you have men like, oh, fuck these bitches. They doing this. They doing that. They ain't got this going on. They ain't got that going on. Y'all are trash. Y'all are disgraces. Y'all are despicable. Y'all are disgusting. No. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. That level of shame is better because it at least shows that you care. Right? Let me break that down. Because a lot of you guys could have that misconstrued. This is why the shame being brought back, how it's being brought back now, is worse. Because we see that you guys really are not even being bothered with. You're not even dealing with it. And on top of that, we see that you're also thriving and advancing in life without us. Oh, that level of shame is undefeated. Because it's showing that you're really good without us, and you're actually meaning what you're saying. You know, when you're out here going so hard in the paint as far as, you know, wagging your finger and saying, y'all bitches need to do this, and y'all are doing that, and y'all are disgraceful, and y'all are this and y'all are that. It's like, nigga, you care, though. Look at all that energy that you're giving to me. Are you really done? Are you really ashamed and all of that? Because you're giving me attention, though. But we're starting to see the level of shame that we're starting to see now that is causing us to really make these necessary changes and improvements is the fact that you guys are silent. That shit deadly. That's deadly. Shame has been brought back to a level to where it's like, damn, they really are about this life. They really mean what they're saying. I'm not getting any play. I'm not getting any attention. I'm not getting any time. I'm not getting any money. I'm not getting any relationship. Maybe some dick. Maybe. But a lot of guys, you know, you guys are so heavy on just your purpose and walking the straight and narrow and not having any distractions. You guys are not even fucking these hoes. I'm gonna be honest. But they'll try to openly shame y'all for doing that, saying things like, oh, well, you must be gay, and, well, you must be broke, and, well, you just probably can't handle no real woman, and, it must be because. See, we're trying to openly shame y'all because we really do care. We're trying to spark a reaction and a response out of you guys so that we can get some of that same energy back, so we can be like, oh, okay, yes, well, at least I still got his attention in some way. But a lot of guys, You're not getting any of it. That's the ultimate shame. To where it's like, no, I meant what I said. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not being with you. I'm not entertaining you. I'm not breaking bread with you. I'm not sitting down trying to wag my finger and father you. Hell no. See, for so long, that was also a talking point, right? So where, women are like children. You gotta do X, Y, and Z. You gotta teach them. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta raise these bitches to be what you want them to be. You gotta mold them. You gotta shape them and all of this. And it could be rightfully so to a certain degree, but that only really applies to women that are worth a damn. You know what I mean? So let me break that down for a second, you guys. You can only really mold and, coach and lead and teach women that are receptive to it. That are ready and willing to be taught, to be led, to be molded. Even if she's rough around the edges, is she receptive to what you're trying to do? That was the key element that had to be configured in. But on so many levels, a lot of guys are just like, it doesn't matter if she's receptive or not. She's a woman, so let her in, let me father her, let me mold her, let me teach her, let me lead her, let me sculpt her, let me shape her into being what I need her to be. And wagging my finger may be part of that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women were just used to you guys being like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter. They're still going to take me in. They're going to try to father me. They're going to try to sculpt me and mold me and shape me and all of this. It won't work, but at least it's going to try. I'll still be able to receive all of the perks and benefits of him trying to change me. I'm still not going to be about shit, but he's going to keep pouring into me, hoping and wishing that I'm going to change, and I won't. But men are not doing that anymore. Now it's like I'm only going to do that to the women that are receptive. The women that are ready and willing to change, to be molded, to be sculpted, to be, to evolve and grow and blossom into what I'm looking for. I'm not just going to do that for any female just because she's a female and it's like, oh, well, all women are just children. No. She got to be ready and willing to do that work. And that's where the game changed up. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop wasting your time on dead ends. That was a big game changer. You know what I'm saying? To where it was like, well, damn, he's not even going to check for me, though? He's not even going to attempt to mold me, attempt to change me, attempt to teach me, to lead me. Damn, that's new. Well, I know what I'll do. I'll shame him. I'll say, well, nigga, you must be soft. Because a real man would just step up to the plate. A real man would just do for me regardless. Well, you must be gay. Because a real man, a straight man, he would have hit this. He would have had sex with me. I'm like, no, I'm not touching you. I don't want no parts of you. We were not used to that. We were not used to that at all. How many likes we got? I see y'all in the building. Y'all, we can hit 500. All right? Stop playing with us. Y'all like the video. Thank you, Dem Eyes. We've been trying to tell y'all winter was coming. It's been here. Here's the thing, Dem Eyes. Unfortunately, a lot of... I'm going to go here and say it, y'all. Unfortunately, a lot of men and women did not believe this was a thing, right? And let me break down why. Demi says, packing up and trying to teach how to build up. A lot of men and women didn't believe that, quote unquote, winter was coming, right? Because again, that was part of them believing like that was a shaming tactic. That was a part of them trying to shame you into getting your act together, because after all, you're getting ready to struggle, and after all, you're getting ready to die alone, and after all, So we thought it was a bluff. Men thought it wasn't a thing because, again, when it comes to females of today especially, we are phenomenal. We do phenomenal jobs of acting and pretending like we're unfazed, we're unbothered. I'm not struggling. Do y'all know how many females are out here selling pussy pics, feet pics, what else? Bartending and stripping on the weekends. What else? Have a rotation of penis that they hop from trying to get the rent paid. Do y'all know how many females are out here really struggling, but on the internet pretending like they're good? They're bossed up. Oh yeah, I don't need y'all niggas. I got a lash line. I sell lashes. Nah, I don't need y'all niggas. I got my own online boutique. Bitch, please. Do y'all know how many side hustles these females have in order to coast by? Not even get by. I'm talking about just like barely. Like every day is a struggle. Every day is a new day of, oh shit, I gotta sell today to get ahead. Do I gotta sell my soul this evening? Do I gotta sell some pussy pics this evening? Do I gotta be a cash app coochie queen today? Do I need to, like, what do I need to do today in order to get by for the day? I survived yesterday, but today a new day. What the fuck do I gotta do? Do y'all know how many of these chicks that are living it up online have y'all fooled? Oh, I don't do that. That's beneath me. Oh, no, I ain't like that. I don't get down like that. No, I'm a boss. Bitch, please. If y'all knew the amount of strange things that these females have to do to just look like they're good, y'all would be blown away. Winter been here. It's just that, again, we do a phenomenal job of pretending, acting. So men were like, oh no, these bitches good. These bitches unfazed, unbothered. They don't need us. They don't want us. Please. And then on the flip side, when it came to the females, you have one element of it to where these ladies just did not fucking know any better. And let me explain that. So you see a bunch of these females out here doing nonsense, saying nonsense. I don't need no man. I'm strong. I'm independent. I'm a boss. I got my own this, got my own that. And online, they look airbrushed, polished, like they're just thriving. And so you have younger girls looking at them like, oh. Or even if they're not younger girls, you just have females looking at those females like, oh, well, shit, nah, y'all are wrong because winter ain't here. Look at my good sis over there doing the damn thing. She ain't got no man. She ain't had no man. So I know she bossed up on her own, living her soft girl life. Do y'all know what the soft girl life really is? Dubai trips, bitch. We gonna leave that there. Do y'all know what the soft life really is? Yeah, it look real glamorous, real miraculous online. Them showcasing y'all, their hotel suites, their luxury apartments. It look real lavish online. But do you know what she had to do to get that? Do you know who she had to suck and fuck to get that? It's one female in particular. The bitch tried to come for me, but I'm not even gonna go there. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay, I ain't gonna. No free promotion, no free attention. That shit is dead. You gotta pay me for that. But it was this female, black girl, tried to come for me. Yeah, Danica, she over there promoting struggle love, and Danica over there with the Nakers and with the Dusties, and she's married to her black husband, and I know he ain't hitting on this and hitting on that. See, we out here, we're divested. We living our best life. We doing this, we doing that. Bitch got the ugliest botch BBL you could ever see. Let me show y'all what the bitch look like. Let me show you what the bitch looked like, and it's no exaggeration. This bitch went on a rampage talking about how I'm jealous of these real women's. You know, Danica just jealous of us real women's and the black women's because we not out here settling. We out here living our best motherfucking life. We out here living luxurious and lavish. Let me show you what she looked like, and I'm not exaggerating at all. Okay. This right here is what she looked like. Did I delete it? I hope I didn't. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second because that bitch had me so fucked up. And when I found out what she was doing, I was like, oh, okay. See, the truth always gets revealed. This is what she looked like, y'all. This why she inspired me to make this meme right here. She looked just like this meme right here. She had a botched BBL. So can you imagine a sack of potatoes that was curvy though? Like the hips. Okay, so imagine a sack of potatoes, but at the same time, it looked like this. When the bitch turned around, it looked like this. But nonetheless, it was giving sack of potatoes, right? And she was all up in the video. Danica hate real women's and black women's. She just jealous cause we out here living our best life. We ain't gotta settle. And when I saw that same bitch, my Danica hates black women's and real women, when I saw what she had to do in order to live her best life, the life that I was supposedly jealous of, I said, bitch, I know you lying. This what I'm talking about. They will have y'all out here fooled. Like I'm gonna go on a rampage real quick, you guys. All right, got to give us 500. Okay, let's go here for a second. Just give me a brief little moment to go off for a minute. All right, and I'm gonna get to the rest of y'all super chats in a second. I do my best to be honest, open, realistic, transparent about the things that I say on my platform, the things that I do. Because I want the best for us. I know what's going on. I know what it takes to achieve certain lifestyles you want to achieve. I know what you have to do in order to obtain a certain level of commitment and happiness and health within a relationship, within a marriage. I know these things. And so when I'm being honest with my sisters, it's not to say, oh, you know, you need to settle, but rather be realistic. Do things that are not going to have you out here selling ass. Being a fucking prostitute. Being a hoe. I'm telling you to do practical things. So where you can sleep at night. To where you can be happy. You can look at your kids in their face and not be ashamed of what you had to do in order to feed them. Like I'm doing and saying these things out of love. But let these bitches tell it. I'm a struggle love promoter. I teach y'all to settle. I ain't shit. I'm just jealous. They out here living their best life. And if y'all females knew what these bitches had to do, just so they can lie to you and stunt in front to you, if y'all knew. When that bitch showed me, you know, it's not, and it wasn't just me. This was something on YouTube. I guess the bitch was vlogging. When she showed, you know, her luxury little apartment that she had, and she showed her her scenery outside of her apartment, all of that, and how beautiful it was and all of that. And then when that bitch told me and all of us for the world to see, she might have took the video down now. I don't know. I don't follow the bitch. But when she opened up her mouth and said that she had to pretty much sell ass to an old ass, crippled up sugar daddy in order to get that, him and his friends, I would have been embarrassed to say some shit like that. And then these bitches got the nerve to do this shit in front of their daughters. Teaching them that this is the wave, this is okay. And you know these bitches unhappy. But again, they make it look good. Y'all laughing, I'm serious. When I saw that, I said, wow. I'm supposed to be jealous of you having to sell ass, which is the easiest shit for any woman to be able to do. Selling ass is easy. Having respect, class, and decency for yourself, that's something that's a challenge. Bitch, I could have your life in a heartbeat if I wanted to sell ass. The fuck? That's not a flex, sis. But I'm teaching women to settle because I'm saying, hey, have respect for yourself. Listen to a man. Shout out to you, Charles, for your cash app. I appreciate it. Be submissive, be nurturing, be loving, be supportive, be understanding, be moldable, coachable, teachable, leadable. I'm saying all of that, but that's settling. But you having to bust it wide open for a crippled old sugar daddy and his friends, that's not settling, bitch. I was outdone. All for a temporary luxury apartment. Because the bitch said she had to get it right back. Sis, what if I told you that you could get all of that just by being a quality woman for the right man? Why do y'all insist on being prostitutes and hoes until you're ashamed? Until you realize, hey, I'm not hot no more. I'm not hitting on what I used to hit on. Let me clean this shit up because men don't like this. Why do y'all have to go to those depths? Why do y'all constantly have to work backwards, harder and not smarter? Like, why do y'all keep doing that shit to yourselves and y'all kids? And again, it's temporary. That's why I say winter been here, because all this shit was temporary, short-lived. You better hope that old man still sees value in your ass. Because the bitch was old. I'm going to be honest. You an old hoe. Y'all phase out. Men are always looking for something, especially those type of guys. Sugar daddy type niggas like that, they're looking for the next best fresh hoe on the block. Bitch, you got kids that's in their early 20s. Oh no, you getting ready to get phased out, bitch. She had to pack her shit up, and I'm not lying to y'all. She had to pack her shit up and go back to the hood. Her vlog was talking about how she gonna miss her luxury apartment that her sugar daddy paid for. But, she had to go back to the hood because, I guess her time was up. When she could have had that very type of lifestyle ongoing. To where you get to wake up with nice scenery and a nice place to stay. For the rest of your damn life. Because why? You have a husband that provides, that protects, that leads, that teaches. That's a go-getter. That's self-sufficient. That's on his purpose. A man that loves you and honors you, that's going to give you that because you're pouring back into him. But y'all refuse. Then you wake up ashamed because you realize, damn, it's a possibility I can never get that type of husband. I can never get that type of man. They're ashamed of me. So all you can do is settle for being a grown ass sugar baby. How the fuck you a sugar baby and your kids in their 20s? Bitch, you don't go sit your ass down, but this is what we do. And now they're starting to see, oh, well, damn, men don't like women like this, and men don't like women like that, and women and men say this and men say that. Let me stop. By that time, bitch, it's too motherfucking late. And this is what I'm saying. Like, winter been here, you guys. It's just been a lot of fronting and stunting going on. It's a lot of copping pleas and a lot of, just pretending and acting. But shame has definitely, it's gotten these women in, I'm talking like they're shaking in their boots right now. But they won't let y'all know that, but I do. Now some of them will though. You're starting to see a lot more women be a lot more vocal as far as, oh, I don't do this anymore and I'm changing this and I'm not engaging and indulging in this and I'm turning my life around. You're starting to see that. But for the most part, a lot of these women will fake it until they hopefully make it. But the thing is, they probably never will make it because a lot of you guys, you don't trust it. You don't want to deal with it. It's just like, oh, okay, whatever, bitch. Okay, whatever you say. But the shame, you guys. And it's not the outright shame, y'all. It's not the finger wagging, nanny, nanny, boo, boo, you're trash shame. No, it is the shame that's like, you know what? I'm moving on with my life. I'm not dealing with these type of females. I'm not engaging. I'm not participating. I'm not touching them. That is the ultimate shame, you guys. Please peep the game with me for a second, okay? I need y'all to follow me real quick. All right, let me get to the rest of y'all super chats, though. Hold on. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Thank you, Eugene. It says, this is an example of a woman who said she have high standards, but really lowering her standards for the high-class lifestyle. A lot of females will do that, too. And it goes back to them faking and pretending. It's a lot of faking, front and stuff going on around here. But yeah, y'all, winter been here. Let's not get it twisted. Thank you, Terenzo. It says a lot of these strange things done aren't just to get by financially as much as they are psychologically. Yet that part often goes unmentioned. Yeah, because a lot of these females, they have to live in this fairy tale land of, oh no, everything is okay and everything is good, and it's not. And so if I have to sell my ass, but I'm able to look at, a nice skyline view, or I'm able to go into a nice newly furnished kitchen and all of that, it's like, oh well, I'm actually not doing that bad, so it's okay that I have to sell my ass to do this. It's not that bad that I'm partaking or indulging in this type of lifestyle because look at what I have. And it's all a mind trick to make them feel better. But no, bitch, that's still a problem. Thank you, Charles. It says the power of walking away is real. And that's really what I want to get heavy into. Thank you, Marcus. It says the shaming tactics ain't working no more. As far as men are concerned, and I want to get into that too, Marcus. Thank you. Is it Zyro? I don't know. It says, because us real women, yeah, the real women, they feeling it, y'all. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled, you all. And like I said, I really want to hit home on the silent shame. Okay? Because that is the thing that has these females like shook. Thank you, unaffected. It says, I don't get mad, I just get it. And we're seeing that that's exactly what y'all are doing. Thank you, is it Bruiser? It says, shame is cool, but there needs to be a solution behind the critic. If I shame, I'll follow up with a solution to resolve the issue. Well, here's the thing though, Bruiser. A lot of you guys, the solution is you. Let me explain. I'm trying to get to the super chat stuff for a second, so I can get everybody highlighted. Okay, I think I'm caught up because I'm back at Miko. So let me get into it, you guys. It is a lot of silent shaming going on. All right, Miko says, I know real life multi-millionaire women who are suicidal, okay, being alone. So when these hoes get there, it ain't even worth it. Let me say something. Yeah. Real women, they feeling it. Let me say something, okay? The ultimate shame that a lot of these females are feeling is the silent shame. It is not something that is in your face. It is not something that is taunting you, ridiculing you, wagging a finger at you. No, it is simply disassociating. It is simply taking the attention that I would direct towards you, towards the women that I really do want, need, and desire. Y'all give us 512 likes. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I wanna break this down for you guys. Okay, please pay attention and follow me. This is the ultimate shame, you guys. Let me break it down. You guys know how you say, I don't want a for the streets bitch, right? Put it plain for you. I don't want a female that is in the streets, for the streets. You know, she got all these bodies. You know, she's reckless. She's always just doing a bunch of bullshit she need not to be in. You know, she's ratchet. She's just overly promiscuous. All of this. I don't want any parts of that. That type of female is disgusting. That type of female is just a bad look. Instead of you guys zeroing in on that type of female and ridiculing her and shaming her, what they see you guys doing is going after the women that are the complete and total opposite of them and giving all of your love, your attention, your admiration, your money, your time, your penis into them. You're leading, teaching, providing, protecting energy into them. That is the ultimate shame. So now what you're trying to see is these females be like, oh, they don't want to be seen out in public with me. They don't want to be giving their time, money, resources, energy to me. Could it be because they are, again, ashamed of me? Because I'm seeing the women that they are dedicating their time, their love, their energy, their resources, relationships, everything into. And she ain't nothing like me. She's respectable. She's respectful. She's moldable. She's teachable. She's leadable. She's lovable. She's understanding. She's submissive. She's in shape. She honors men. She knows her role. She's not out here ratchet as fuck. She's sexy with class. You know what I mean? That's the ultimate shame, you guys, is the fact that they're able to see the fact that you are completely ignoring them. That's still a form of shame. I'm ashamed of you, so I won't even entertain you. I'm ashamed of you, so I won't even highlight you. I'm ashamed of you, so I won't even say anything to you at all. That's the biggest elephant in the room that is going on today, to where you're starting to see these same females that you would openly shame. You see those same type of females trying to pattern themselves after the women that you are choosing up on, the women that you don't mind being seen in public with, the women that you don't mind loving and taking care of. I hope y'all following me. Can y'all put a 4 in the chat if you following your little big sister right now? I'm hoping that I'm breaking it down to a crumbs where you guys are able to really digest what I'm saying. Because that's still shaming you all. Okay, I see y'all. They are really feeling the effects of, oh, these men must be ashamed of my type, because why aren't they checking for me? Why aren't they dating me? Why aren't they being seen with me in public? Why aren't they taking care of me? Why aren't they rescuing me? Why aren't they doing this? That is the ultimate shame. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all following me. I see y'all. That's what's going on. It's like, damn, what did I do? Well, it's about what you did not do. And again, the shame has been brought back. And it may not be something that you guys can outwardly see, that's just being worn on our sleeves, where it's like, oh no, I'm ashamed because the men are making me feel ashamed. No, we're going to do our best to hide it. Okay? I see y'all. They're going to do their best to hide it. Like, no, I'm not ashamed of this. I'm good. I don't need y'all anyway, and all of that. They're going to do their best to do that initially. But as time progresses forward and onward, you guys, you're going to start to see a lot more females be a lot more vocal with their stances, as far as, them not being happy with what they're doing, and them actually trying to do things differently because of what men are saying. And what I say earlier, you guys, these females, they are doing this ultimately for men. Okay? I know that they will lie to you. They will pretend like, oh no, it's not because I want a man. It's not because I want a husband. It's not because I want a family. It's not because I want children. It's not because I don't want to die alone. It's not because winter is here. It's because I need to do this for myself. I know that they will lie to y'all. But what did Miko say? You have females out here that will present well, that you guys can actually pull up and say, you know what, they're doing pretty good for themselves. And because they don't have what every woman in her nature needs and desires, which is a man, it's like it means nothing. So they're doing all these things for a man. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not be fooled. Let's not be stupid. When you see Black China out here talking about she wants to change her ways and change herself and get certain things removed and conduct herself in a better manner, all this is not because she just had a come to Jesus moment. Let's stop. Could it play a factor? Okay, whatever. But I guarantee you the big chunk and bulk of that is the fact that she wants something that is of substance, value, something that is secure, stable, loving. As far as a man is concerned, a relationship is concerned, and a father figure is concerned for her children. And she knows damn well she's ashamed of where she's come from, because a lot of men that she's looking to have are ashamed of her and are not checking for her type. And best believe you're going to start to see a lot more females follow suit with that. Fall in line with that. Even, let's go even to Tia Murray, right? Megan Good, all of them. Let's even go there for a second, you guys. these females could have had it in their minds that, hey, being in this type of lifestyle, that would be suitable for me. That would be great for me. I would be liberated. I would be free. It would be fun. And then they find themselves in just this element to where it's like no man that they really want, need, and desire is checking for them or taking them seriously. Because again, what I say earlier, a lot of those guys that have things to lose, things to offer, they're ashamed of those type of females. To where you feel like your liberation is in being in the streets and being a hoe and just being loose and just being wild and free. I don't want that type of chick. And they come to realize real fast, hey, this shit is boring. It's not what it's cracked up to be. I'm alone. It's cute for Instagram. But to live this on an ongoing, consistent basis, oh, hell no. All I will get is a certain type of treatment. All I will get is a certain type of nigga, not a man. And again, niggas is not synonymous with black. Niggas can come in all different shades, backgrounds, colors, cultures. It is a low vibrational character. Okay? And they start to realize real fast, damn, I'm only getting pursued by this type of guy. Because the men that, again, have things to offer to a woman, they're not checking for those. I'm not checking. I don't want that. It's a liability. And so you're even going to start to see those type of females switch gears and try to go the route of a Black China, to where it's like, no, I'm ashamed of this shit. I gotta switch this shit up. I gotta change this shit up, because I don't want these type of niggas. I don't want these type of guys. I need me a man. But the type of men that I'm checking for, they're ashamed of my type of woman. So what do I need to do in order to change this? And again, on the surface, they'll pretend, oh, I'm not worried about them. I'm still living my best life. Fuck these guys. Blah, blah, blah. But like I said, you're going to start to see this pattern. Mark my words, y'all. You're going to start to see a pattern of more and more females being vocal as far as them switching certain things up. And they're going to start to get so desperate to the point to where they're going to openly say, no, I'm doing this because I want a man. I'm doing this because I want a certain type of man. I'm doing this because I want a husband. I want somebody that's going to provide for me, protect me, respect me, love me, and treat me well. They're going to get to that point because, like I said, men have absolutely brought back shame, y'all. They see you guys prospering. They see you guys elevating. This is just real talk. This is real talk, y'all. Y'all want me to lie to you? I won't. I refuse. They are starting to see more and more men be perfectly fine and okay outside of dealing in a relationship, outside of being in love with a woman, starting a family with a woman and all of that. More and more guys are being perfectly fine and content and okay with that. Hell, that they're even seeing you guys travel. You know what I mean? Like, and I know they hate. I don't even like bringing up the passport bros because y'all just come out swinging. Like, y'all be coming out in droves. So I don't even like to bring it up. But they see that as well. It's like, it's too many of these guys that we would need to be with being perfectly okay with leaving us behind or being by themselves. And again, these are not just the average typical Joes. No, these are the men with resources. These are the men with money. These are the men that are wise, intelligent leaders. These are the builders. These men are like, I'm ashamed of your type, so I don't deal with your type. I'm ashamed of your type, so I don't even waste my time. I don't even pay you attention. You don't even get dick from me. Y'all think we haven't peeped that game? We don't notice that? We do. Let me put it like this, you guys. I am a married woman. I've been off the market for the past 11 years. And I see this shit. So can you imagine the women who are actually in the field? The women that are actually checking for you? They're really feeling this. It's like, oh, hell no. They really see it. They see it up close and personal. I'm outside of it and I see the game. I see the change. I see the paradigm shift in this motherfucker. Men, y'all are not on the same frequency at all. Y'all are not on the same type of time at all. So much so that even your shaming is different. Your shaming is not even being bothered, not even paying attention to, ignoring a chick. Y'all think they don't feel that? Y'all think they don't see that? Oh, shaming is back. They see you cutting off access. Let me see what y'all saying. I hope I'm caught up. Dem I says, the juice usually isn't worth the squeeze. Lord have mercy. And that's what I'm saying. More and more men are starting to realize that. It used to be a point where it was like, oh, well, I'll give it a try because, I mean, after all, she could be different. And after all, she just doesn't know any better. And after all, she just never had a guy to do this, that, and the third for her. And after all. But now y'all like, nah, I ain't got time for that shit. I need a woman that's going to be ready and willing to admit her flaws, her faults, and do something to change that shit. Thank you, Dem Eyes again. It says I'm a veteran and an engineer who has basically walked away, not even really looking anymore. Just keep investing and stacking, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all have no idea how much of a shaming tactic that is in of itself. I really want to drive this point home to you guys. I really want you guys to understand what I'm saying. Like, it is not just you guys talking about how women are not doing this and women are not doing that and how these type of women are trash and these type of women are this and these type of women are that, and you're just all in these women faces telling them, oh, you failed. No. The ultimate failure is your absence. And somebody earlier brought up, what's the solution? That was a solution, you guys. You guys removing yourself, that was the solution. You guys giving your time, your money, your energy, your resources, your love to the women that qualify for it, that was the solution. So now you see these same females that were like, fuck y'all, I ain't changing. You can't shame me. It is what it is. You see them popping their shit online, but then trying to pattern themselves after the women that you are actually checking for. That's the solution. That was the ultimate shame package. Because now they have no choice but to turn their attention to, well, damn, well, who are they? Who are they loving? Who are they supporting? Who are they pouring into? What are those women like? What are those women doing? And they're seeing that the women that you guys are loving and supporting and, doing all these things for, they see that these women are submissive women. These women are in shape. These women are fit, feminine, and friendly. They're seeing all this. They're seeing that these women Don't mind cooking, don't mind cleaning, don't mind listening, don't mind being supportive, don't mind playing the background, don't mind doing whatever you need them to do to help you to assist and ultimately evolve and grow and elevate. They see that. You feel me, Cameron? That part. You feel me, John Till? Hold on, let me see what John Till's saying. John Till says one of the guys at work had a chick that he took a shot with call him broke because he wears Nintendo tees. What the hell? Turns out she pays his bills because he owns her apartment complex. He's just low key. Let me also say this, John Till. Okay. And this is something that a lot of guys used to get messed up in the past as well, because they were trying to show and prove themselves to these females, right? And this is also having a lot of females have egg on their faces. Let me explain. John Till, there used to be a time to where a lot of guys will go above and beyond to try to showcase that, hey, I got it, I'm balling, I'm the type of man that you ladies are looking for. I got money. I got resources. You know what I mean? I'm stable. I have my own business going. I'm balling, right? So that y'all would be flashy. Y'all would be over the top with spending. You know, y'all would drive the most luxurious cars and, wine and dine a bitch you don't even know. You just mad. You still trying to figure her out. Y'all would do that just so she could know, like, no, I'm the man in these streets. But now, you guys are like, no, I know who I am. I know what I have. Now it's time for me to really pay attention to the quality of women that are presenting themselves to me, so I can know if she's deserving of being privy to certain information about me. Thank you, Darius. Let me get into it. Darius says, first, long time no see, Queen Nika and the rest of the crown heads. Second, females shame us by being loud, and we shame females by leaving and ignoring them. That is facts, and that's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to get deeper into that as well. Okay, big shout out to you, Darius. Glad to see you back. Super dope of you. So what you used to have is a lot of guys like, no, I'm going to go above and beyond so I can show these chicks that I got this, that, and the third going on. Now you guys are more of the mindset of, I need her to show and prove herself to me because I know what I got. I know who I am. Now I need to see what she's about. And then once I see that maybe, she's somebody that can be complimentary to my life, add on in a positive way, then I can go ahead and let her know what I am and what I'm not. Yes, game changer. You guys I don't have anything to prove because I already know who I am. I'm looking for a woman to prove herself to me, prove to me that she's valuable enough to be a part of my life, a part of my universe. So, yeah, y'all will pull up with Nintendo tees and Skechers. Like, bitch, what up? What you got going on? And you guys are able to actually weed out the females that, are not hitting on what you need them to hit on based upon those aspects and elements alone. So I already wrote you off because you're looking for the type of guy that is going to be over the top, wasteful, boastful, flashy, and that's not going to contribute to my life in a positive way. So you're already eliminated. So guys are also able to weed out and weed through the females that are not hitting on what they need to hit on by doing those things. You know what I mean? Which has you guys been able to really hone in on the quality of her character, what she's about, what's her mentality, what's her agenda, what's her intentions, what is it about her that makes her so special to be a part of your life. You know what I mean? And like I said earlier, that's leaving a lot of females with egg in their faces because they are ultimately passing up guys that would have been great husbands, great fathers, great men, all of that. But because they wanted them to be over the top and just do a bunch of unnecessary shit, weed them out. And that's also something that is contributing to a lot of these females just being shit out of love. Not only are you guys not checking for them, but they're also not checking for you for whatever superficial, shallow ass reasons. And it just really blocks them from being able to have a certain type of man in their life as well. But please don't sleep on the fact that by a lot of you guys, um, really just focusing on yourself, not paying them any mind, no attention, and all of that, that being the ultimate shaming tactic. And like I said, we are paying attention to it. I'm outside of it and I see it. So I know damn well they feel it and see it. Like, damn, these guys don't do this and they don't do that. And they're going after that type of woman and they're going after that type of girl. And, they're completely ignoring me. So, yes, you guys, shame is back. Who's this? Big shout out to Charles. I appreciate you. Charles says, thank you again for all your wisdom, knowledge, and hard work. This definitely a top 10 video. Have a blessed night and keep going strong. You know we will. I appreciate it. Shout out to Charles. Charles watches all of our dope discussions and he ranks them. Okay. And so I'm grateful that this one has made it into your new list of the top 10 videos. I hope I'll be able to break it down for y'all because I really want y'all to understand, like, shame is back. It is no longer this thing to where these females don't care and they're continuing to do what they want to do and how they want to do it and all. No, no, no. Those days are over. At this point, it's fronting and faking. But you guys will be able to see that it's a bunch of fronting and faking when you start to see these gradual changes that are being made and implemented. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start to see these females be out here like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. But what they say, oh, they don't like that? Okay, I'm going to stop doing that. And so you're going to see them do something differently while beating your face saying, well, I don't care. And then, okay, what else he say? Okay, I'm going to change that too. All right, what else? I'm going to change that too. And before you know it, you're going to have these females outwardly saying things like, you know what? Well, I just need to change. And, because I'm looking for this type of man. And I understand that this type of man does not want this, that, and the third. And so just watch. It's coming. Thank you, T Mix. It says the time of talking is over. There are only actions now. And that is, again, the ultimate shaming tactic, you guys. That's really the biggest thing I wanted to highlight with this dope discussion. Is the fact that, females are taking heed to what you guys are doing. Not necessarily what you guys are saying, but what you are doing. And so with you guys saying or doing rather things like, oh, not paying them any attention, ignoring them, giving your time and your energy towards the women that you do like, they have no choice. They have no choice but to be ashamed of what they've been doing and try to become what you are looking for, because ultimately you guys are the men that they're looking to have. That's just facts, you guys. This is why you're starting to see more and more of these females coming out the woodwork talking, I need to change, but I'm doing it because God called me to the carpet. And I'm doing it because, no, they're doing it because men ain't going. That shit is dead. Again, you guys, I'm outside of this shit and I see it. This is not because they had this huge awakening to where it's like, oh, I need to change now. No. The men have changed. The men have changed the game as far as wasting their time on females that are dead ends. That is the difference. Again, that was the ultimate shaming, y'all. You laughing the nice palace, but I'm serious. That is what happened. It is not because they just had this epiphany and they're just, you know, no. Men are ashamed of those type of females, and so therefore I gotta do something different because I need this type of man in my life. Stop. Look, y'all, I said what I said. I'm gonna get up off of here. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. All right. Hopefully, you guys were able to follow what I was putting down. You know, especially the ones that said earlier they didn't understand where I was going with this dope discussion. I hope you're able to internalize the message now. Okay, and really take heed to what's going on. It's a whole new day and time, you guys. This shit is hitting way differently. You guys are no longer, doing a bunch of talking and bluffing. You guys are actually backing up what you're saying. You're actually showing and proving, like, look, this is the type of woman that I don't want, and this is the type of woman that I do want. And then you're going after the women that you do want and completely ignoring the women that you don't. Whereas in the past, it used to be, I don't want this type of woman, and I want this type of woman. But instead of just going after that type of woman that I do want, I want to change and shame the woman that, is not what I want into becoming what I want. That's dead. That's dead. And like I said earlier, with us seeing that more and more of you guys are becoming the type of men that we do need in our lives, that is really what's putting the pedal to the metal. All right. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you guys so very much for pulling up with me. I should go live again with you guys on Friday. All right. So y'all put back up on Friday around the same time. Y'all are super dope. I love y'all. Please, y'all, peep the game. Do not think that what you guys are doing is falling on deaf ears and blind eyes. It is not. These females are definitely feeling this shit, and they are doing things differently while just bluffing. You know what I mean? Or just by trying to pretend like they don't care, but they do. I'm telling you, straight up and down, they do. Which is why you're starting to see these changes being made. And it may be subtle, but it's happening. Shaming has worked. But what's really working as far as y'all shaming is not even vocalizing the shame, but actually displaying the fact that, nah, I'm ashamed of that type, so I'm not even going to deal with her. That is what's really changing the game right now. Okay? But I love y'all. I respect y'all. Big shout out to all of y'all. And I'm going to see you guys hopefully on Friday. Okay? Y'all come back on Friday, have some more dope discussions. But y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Did I see your super chat at the top? What did you say, John Till? I think I read it. Okay, I got T-Mix. The time of talking is over. Hold on. John Till, I thought I read your super chat. I got Charles. Y'all know I'll be trying my best to keep up with y'all. Them I said I'd rather retire early than all the flash. Facts. And that's another thing. Like, we are really seeing that you guys are moving differently, which is contributing to you guys having a lot of things that we want, need, and desire in a man. You guys are not being just frivolous. You guys are not just being stupid and silly. You're actually being strategic with how you're moving. John Till, I read this already. Is this what you're talking about, John Till? John Till, look, I read this. Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up though, you guys. But I love y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all felt this dope discussion. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Have you been seeing things happening and having women do things differently? Y'all let me know, okay? But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all next in our next dope discussion. And also, you guys, feel free to email me at dmariepoet@gmail.com if you have any topic suggestions and all of that, or you just want to share anything with us. And if it's dope enough, we will turn into a dope discussion. Okay. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I gotta get in this kitchen and cook. All right. And I'll see y'all later. Yeah, John Till, I read that. Now, come on now. I know I was reading. I was keeping up. Okay? But I'll see y'all later. Much love and